Hi, my name is Nate Gilbert, attorney in San Antonio, Texas. Okay, let's talk about a Series LLC structure. If you have multiple properties and you are at all familiar with Series LLCs, you probably thought about the idea of what do I structure this? How do I structure this? How do I make this work for me and my rental income? The big way that I recommend for folks, and the way that I usually try to help them set it up, is to do a real estate Series LLC and then a property management company that we set up as a traditional LLC. So if you think about it, over here on one side we've got our real estate Series LLC. This is the Series LLC that holds all of our property. We have Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, Series 4, Series 22. That holds all the different property that we have. We use that property exclusively inside of that Series LLC. We have exclusively property inside of that Series LLC. We don't do any business with it. It acts as a static, boring real estate holding company, okay? That's what we're using. Then on the other side, we have our property management company. So the property management company is something we set up as a traditional LLC that takes care of all the business matters of all the properties. So all the properties are going to do things like hire maintenance guys. You're going to need service providers. You're going to need some kind of property management company, right? So for that, we set up a traditional LLC that uses the properties in the Series LLC. This separates that out, okay? Even if it's just going to be you that's the owner of the Series LLC and is the owner of the property management company, we are setting these things apart. We are creating a dividing line between those two companies, and we have contracts between those two companies to provide that service. So if we've got Nate Gilbert Properties over here, and we're using that as a Series LLC, and I've got all my properties stored in this one particular Series LLC in Series 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, great. Now, how do I enter into agreements to lease out that property or have maintenance done on that property? I use Nate Gilbert Property Management LLC, and that particular LLC is the one that enters into contracts or uses a stream of commerce, okay? By entering into contracts, by doing different things with other companies, with other individuals, entering into leases, providing management, all this kind of stuff, that's liability exposure. And the last thing that I want to do is conduct a bunch of business, do a bunch of different stuff, and enter into the stream of commerce with my most valuable assets hiding and waiting in the wings, right? I don't want those anywhere near this kind of stuff, because it's only a matter of time. If you do enough business, you're going to be sued, or you're going to have to sue, or you're going to experience some kind of liability. And it's much, much better to have our most expensive assets, our things that are making up the basis of our portfolio, we want to have those separated out, right? If those are only connected by contract, it's a lot easier to take care of. So that's just one example of a business structure that I like to use when we're setting it up with clients.